Picture this. You're staring at your phone. Bitcoin's price just tanked 20% and your palms are sweaty. You're about to panic sell everything. Because let's be honest, you've got no idea what you're doing. Or maybe you're the opposite. Grinning ear to ear as it rockets past $60,000, ready to borrow a fortune and YOLO it all into the crypto casino. Sound familiar? That's the emotional roller coaster of Bitcoin investing. And it's exactly why most beginners crash and burn. But here's the kicker. You don't have to be one of them. Stick around, because I'm about to unpack the 5 deadliest mistakes newbies make when diving into Bitcoin, and how you can dodge them like a seasoned pro. Expect wit, hard-hitting truths, and a few cautionary tales that'll make you wince. Let's dive in.
Mistake number 1, over-leveraging, the rocket ride to ruin. Ever strapped a jetpack to your finances and prayed it doesn't explode mid-flight?
That's over-leveraging in a nutshell. It's borrowing cash, sometimes 10x or 100x your own money, to supercharge your Bitcoin bets. The upside? If BTC moons, you're sipping pina coladas on a yacht. The downside? One dip and you're toast. Meet Jake, a wide-eyed newbie who saw Bitcoin at $45,000 and thought, I'll borrow $50,000 and ride this wave. Spoiler, the wave crashed to $35,000. His account got liquidated and Jake's now selling his gaming console to pay off debt. Leverage is a double-edged chainsaw. It cuts deep, fast, and doesn't care which way it swings. For beginners, here's the golden rule. Don't touch it. Stick to what you can afford to lose. No matches, no fire, no tears. Why does this matter? Because the crypto market's a wild beast. Volatile doesn't even begin to cover it. One tweet from Elon, one regulatory rumor, and prices can nosedive 30% overnight. Leverage amplifies every twitch. Sure, the pros use it, but they've got years of scars and a stomach for chaos. You're still learning to walk. Keep it simple. Buy what you've got, hodl tight, and leave the rocket fuel to the daredevils. Mistake number 2, emotional trading, the hype and crash trap. Bitcoin's price chart looks like a heart monitor on a roller coaster, spiking with euphoria, flatlining with dread. And beginners? They're the ones screaming loudest. Emotional trading is letting fear or greed steer the ship, and it always sinks. Picture Mia, who FOMO'd in at Bitcoin's peak of $69,000 because her TikTok feed screamed, "To the moon!" 2 weeks later, it's $50,000. She's panic selling in a cold sweat and her dreams of a Tesla are dust. Fast forward 3 months. Bitcoin's back at $65,000 and Mia's Googling time travel. Classic rookie move. Here's the deal. Emotions are a wrecking ball to your wallet. Fear makes you dump at the bottom. Greed makes you chase the top. The fix? Set a plan and stick to it like glue. Decide your entry point, your exit strategy, and ignore the noise. Yes, even that expert on Twitter predicting 100K by Tuesday. Bitcoin doesn't care about your feelings, and neither should your trades. Stay cool, think straight, and you'll outlast the herd. Mistake number 3, ignoring security. The hacker's dream. Bitcoin's digital gold, but it's also catnip for crooks. Ignore security and you're practically begging to get robbed. Take Alex, who parked his BTC on a shady exchange because it's convenient. One morning, he logs in. Poof, account's empty, exchange hacked, and his $10,000 is funding some hacker's private island. Then there's Priya, who clicked a dodgy free Bitcoin link and handed her private keys to a scammer in a hoodie halfway across the globe. Heartbreaking? Yes. Avoidable? Absolutely. Security's your shield in this Wild West. Step 1. Get a hardware wallet, like a Ledger or Trezor, and store your coins offline. Step 2. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA, on everything. Step 3. Never, ever share your private keys or seed phrase. Not with your mom, not with your dog, not with that helpful stranger in your DMs. Oh, and pro tip? Don't flex your BTC stack online. Bragging rights aren't worth $1 million nightmare. Lock it down or lose it all. Mistake number 4. Chasing pumps and dumps. The FOMO. Fiasco. Crypto's a circus, and pump and dump schemes are the clowns with knives. Here's how it works. Shady groups hype a coin, or even Bitcoin itself, with fake promises. 100x gains by Friday. Prices spike, suckers pile in, then bam, the schemers cash out, and the whole thing collapses. You're left holding a bag of nothing. Remember BitConnect? Promised insane returns, lured in thousands, then imploded, torching billions. Or those sketchy Telegram chats peddling hidden gems that vanish overnight. Same game. Beginners fall for it because of FOMO, fear of missing out. That ticker's soaring, your pulse is racing, and you're one click from jumping in. Stop. Breathe. If it looks like a gold rush, it's probably a dumpster fire. Do your homework. Check the project's fundamentals, read the white paper, follow legit sources. Bitcoin's volatile enough without chasing scams. Play smart, not desperate, and you'll dodge the carnage. Mistake number 5. Neglecting to diversify. The all-in meltdown. Bitcoin's the king of crypto. Shiny, powerful, worshipped by millions. But even kings stumble. Putting every penny into BTC is like betting your life savings on a single stock. Bold, dumb, and a heartbeat from disaster. Markets crash, hacks happen, and black swan events, like a government ban or a quantum computing breakthrough, could kneecap Bitcoin overnight. All-in investors don't just lose, they implode. Take Ryan, who dumped his entire $20,000 savings into Bitcoin at $55,000. It dropped to $30,000, and he's still hodling, sweating bullets with no backup plan. Smarter move? Diversify. Toss some cash into Ethereum, crypto's Swiss Army knife. Add a stablecoin like USDC for a safety net. Maybe even keep a chunk in stocks or gold. It's not about chickening out. It's about stacking the odds in your favor. When the storm hits, you'll be the one smirking while the all-in crowd panics. So, there you have it. 5 beginner traps that can turn your Bitcoin dreams into a financial horror show. Over-leveraging lights your money on fire. Emotional trading hands your profits to the cool-headed. Ignoring security invites thieves to dinner. Chasing pumps leaves you broke and bitter. And neglecting to diversify bets it all on one wild card. Sidestep these blunders, and you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Bitcoin's a marathon, not a sprint. Pace yourself, sharpen your edge, and watch the rookies eat your dust.